WWE 2K20 released the video for Samoa Joe's entrance yesterday. Now, I didn't cover that on the day, mainly because everybody else would have covered it on the day. And I didn't really fancy competing with everyone else to try and get your attention, you know, when you can listen to me now in the comfort and relaxation of your own home and not have to run around viewing all the videos. It's going to be a little bit more gentle, but not. Because there are some things that we need to talk about. But before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe for more WWE 2K20 news and rumours. We'll be dropping that as soon as it drops too. First of all, this does look fantastic. Now I've got to say that the actual animation is exactly the same. We're not going to even compare that. There's no need to. They've reused the same entrance from last year. However, they have changed some things, and those things that have been changed are significant enough for me to say it's a good improvement. It's a damn good improvement. The first thing that I want to qualify though is that a lot of people have been complaining that it doesn't look as good, that it looks washed out, that it looks faded. So a lot of people have been saying that the lighting is a little bit off. Maybe it's too bright, and I kind of get that. I do kind of get that. Which is why I did make a side-by-side comparison video where I actually added an adjustment curve and made it slightly darker so it wasn't as washed out, just to see what you guys did. That was on my Twitter. I'm going to put that up now obviously so you guys can see the difference and tell me what you guys think. But really what we're looking at here that really makes a massive difference is things like the towel, the way that moves, the cloth mechanics. We're looking as well at the rest of the area, whether the lighting's any good, the way the Trons have changed. Now a lot of people are going to be sitting there thinking to themselves, the Trons changing, they look worse. They don't look worse. They actually look like LED Trons that they have in the WWE. They don't just look like generic video holders with not enough definition in them. The thing is that you can see the LEDs on the panel above the entrance. You can see that in real life. So why shouldn't you be able to see that in the computer game? Of course you should. It makes sense to do that. Now also the hair, a lot of people have been saying the hair just doesn't look that great. Samoa Joe's hair is slicked back black hair. What do you expect from this? Give them a chance. Yeah? The cloth already moves a lot better than it did in 2K19. You can see that the physics have been tweaked slightly with it. So I'm actually quite looking forward to seeing what some of the more long-haired wrestlers look like, because that's where you're going to actually see the hair mechanics take place. That's where you're going to see the changes to the game this year and see whether or not they've actually let those animators do their job, whether they've got the physics right for the hair, whether they've got the way that it falls and moves right. Personally, I think that the actual towel mechanics, the way that moves and the physics of that, have pretty much knocked this right down. It's looking good. That is looking really good. It's looking solid. A lot of people obviously are saying things like, my god, the crowd looks exactly the same. I don't know what you want from the crowd. I don't know what you want from the crowd. The crowd are always going to be exactly the same, and the reason they're going to be exactly the same is because nobody really cares about the crowd that much. I've got to be honest. It's the crowd. Who cares? You're not doing anything with the crowd really. And to be honest with you, the level of people in the crowd, it's not a big deal. It's not a huge deal. What we're really looking at is the arena and things like that. I mean, there's something that just, I'm not sure if anybody else has noticed. I don't know whether it's actually a thing or not. Maybe I'm wrong. It could be wrong. But is it just me? Or if you look over at the commentary booth, just a little bit in the bottom left hand corner of it, there's a guardrail. Pretty sure that wasn't there before. Seems to me like maybe we might be able to do something down at the hardcam side this year. I don't know. I'm just leaving this out there because it seems like a really random detail to put in, to have a guardrail there for no reason when it wasn't there in the previous editions. I mean, this is what I'm just going off. I did a little bit of research, and I couldn't find in any of the other footage from 2K19 any guardrails down by the commentary booth, blocking off that area of the crowd, the commentary booth. I couldn't find it. And that's the reason that I'm kind of coming to this conclusion that maybe we'll be able to brawl down at the hard cam side. That's certainly a possibility that I would be looking forward to seeing if that happens. But of course, right now, until they actually prove it, it is completely up in the air. But it's certainly a feature that I would welcome, actually being able to brawl everywhere in the arena. That's something I want to see. It also leads me to think, if they've changed that, then maybe there's going to be more stuff in the actual backstage, which would be damn cool. That's certainly something I would enjoy. There's a lot of things changing with this game, and of course, we're going to be seeing them in the coming weeks. Regarding this video as well, though, of course, we have seen the t-shirts. We've seen the Hardy Boys. We've seen Finn Balor. We've seen Bayley. We've seen lots of people. These are all confirmations because they wouldn't put their t-shirts in the game if they weren't. That's just how they work. So, be confirmed, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy. It's good. It's good. Whether or not we get Woken Matt Hardy as like a separate character, or whether or not we get somebody, I don't know how they're going to work that, but it's something to think about. When you want something like a Woken Matt Hardy and his Hardy Boys attire as well, I don't know whether they're going to be two separate attires or they're going to be two separate people, which would certainly be interesting. I mean, we already know that we're going to get more than one Bray Wyatt, because obviously The Fiend is going to be coming out later, and, 2K19, we had two different Bray Wyatts, so it makes sense to have more than one Matt Hardy. There's going to be Matt Hardy and Broken Matt Hardy. It makes sense. As far as anything else concerned with this, overall, the game just looks shinier. It just looks prettier. It just looks better. Overall visual concepts, which obviously is branded up in the top right hand corner of the screen, and everywhere else you can see it along the banners in the arena. They're doing a good job. They're doing a good job, and I see a lot of people hating on it for no reason. Like, literally no reason, which is just pretty insane, to be fair. I mean, look, a lot of people are saying, oh man, this is terrible. Somebody said PS2 graphics. Wonder who that would be. It's continuously whinged about these games before. Anywho, it's just, the thing is these games, look, they're going up and up and up. The face scans certainly look a lot better this year. The body scans, they're going to be looking a lot better this year. Everything is getting much more detailed, and the fact that now Visual Concepts are taking everything away that Ukes did and doing it themselves, that's a good thing. It's a very good thing. So, just have to stay tuned. Hopefully, in the coming years, they'll be able to drop Ukes' engine and just have their own. So that's probably going to be in development right now. It's probably already been in development for a while, but I wouldn't expect it until 2K21, maybe 22. 22 at the earliest, probably, in my estimation. If they're pushing out for 21, that'd be incredible. But realistically, it's going to be 22. But WWE 2K20, that's the first entrance, Samoa Joe. And quite frankly, I think it's a good entrance to pick. The crowd sounded amazing. I mean, just those Joe chants. Wow. Seriously, they really picked up, and they did their work this year. Those chants were absolutely amazing. On point, and exactly what we needed in this game. I'm really looking forward to Seth Rollins and the crowd yelling, "Burn it down." That's what I'm looking forward to. Things like that, I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait to hear them actually start singing with Becky Lynch's intro. I can't wait to hear the crowd actually get involved in matches. I really want to know what they're going to be like when you do oh my god moments. But this is obviously all things that are going to be coming later on. So we're just going to have to sit back, relax, and wait for the next drop, which of course is going to be next week. So, don't forget to like and subscribe for more WWE 2K20 news as it drops. We'll catch you in the next video.
Step inside and be the man.
Let me in.